Hi, everyone. My name is Courtney Macia. I am a first grade teacher at Spring Lake Heights Elementary in Spring Lake, New Jersey. I currently live in Brick, New Jersey with my husband, Kyle. That's him right here. And my dog, Moose, who's right down here. I love cooking. I love reading on the beach. Skiing is my favorite thing to do in the winter. And my concentration is STEM. And this is actually my last class, so I'll be graduating in December. So, the stage that I think will be most difficult for me is developing an action plan. There are just so many options of things these days that can help a student learn and help a student grow that it's going to be hard to determine which one will be the best for my students and which one I end up choosing in the end. So, that was kind of my second one, too, deciding what's going to be best for all of my students. I have the class that has both the ELL students and the special education students. So, trying to pick a plan that's going to help the most of them will be something that's a little bit difficult for me. The obstacles that I see are both standards and then curriculum. So standards are something that as a school we always have to meet and they all have to be taught. With that being said, having the time to see that a plan isn't working and then go back and reteach it using a different plan isn't always an option when you have to hit all of these different standards. That goes along with our curriculum and action planning. So with curriculum, you have a certain lesson you have to do each day or at least try to hit on each day. I see this as an issue, especially in math, where we have a book that we have to follow, that we do one lesson a day. So making sure that I'm still hitting all the things that I need to do in order to be a successful teacher at my school, and also keeping up with my action plan of giving students an opportunity to try different methods, and also keeping up with the other teacher. There's another first grade teacher in my school, and we really need to be considered on the same page when it comes to our lessons and what we're teaching so that there's no discrepancies between the two classes. So the story from the field that really resonated with me was the first one by Rebecca in Charlotte M. Merkland School. I taught in a similar demographic when I taught in Philadelphia. I had a very high poverty level and also a very high rate of students who were ELL students. I also taught in fourth grade in the past, so reading the story really resonated with something that I have done before. I really am concerned about starting this in the beginning of the school year because I'm not really going to know my students too well and I won't really know what they need or what helps them the best. So I guess it's going to work out well doing the action plan because I can see what they're going to need, but I also won't know as well in the beginning. I also haven't met my students yet. My students don't start until the 7th. So right now, I don't even know who's going to be in my class. So it's kind of hard to picture in my brain what the action plan could look like when I don't even know who my students are. So those are some of the things that I feel about this course. I can't wait to learn more about action plans and see how they work in the classroom.